Hi guys, welcome back. So today I was actually supposed to film a completely different video, but we got a new product that got shipped in I think a couple days ago at the counter, and I just had to talk about it because we went to school a couple months ago, and when they told us about this product I got so excited about it. Like, they let us play with it and the consistency was amazing. Like, it is unlike any product that I've ever, worked with before. So I felt like I just had to make a video about it. And so the other videos are going to be coming soon, but I just felt like this one took precedence. So as you can tell by the title, today I am going to be talking about the new Micro Creme. It is the latest addition to the Hydra Beauty line at Chanel. If you're unfamiliar with the Hydra Beauty line at Chanel, it is a skincare line that really focuses on hydration, and this is the fourth installment into its creams. Currently it has 3 creams. It has the Hydra Beauty Gel Cream, and Cream Rich. This one is the 4th installation. This one is actually the richest formula and it has the most intense hydration out of all 4 of them. I was actually surprised that this one came in so soon. I wasn't expecting it for like another month or so, but we opened our boxes and this was in there. So the difference between the packaging it's not very vast. The lids are still pretty much the same. The only difference is the actual body of the cream. This one, it's a little more plasticky. This one looks kind of like a frosted glass and it's a lot more translucent, so you can actually see the body of the cream in this one. So just a quick recap on the 2 main ingredients in the Hydra Beauty line. The first of which being the Camellia Alba PFA. So PFA stands for polyfractioning. I mentioned it in a previous video if you were wondering what it meant. And the second ingredient is the blue ginger, both of which is going to help with hydration and soothing. Now, when you go to the counter, you're actually going to get a pamphlet that kind of looks like this. It's meant to be paired with the launch of the the Micro Creme. It's just a little recap on the Hydra Beauty line, just in case anyone was unfamiliar with it. It's gonna give you a little insert and a little paragraph about each of the main ingredients. There's a page dedicated to the Micro Creme and what it's all about and why it's so new. There's some clinical statistics, and on the last page it has a list of every product that is in the Hydra Beauty line. So right off the bat, what is the Micro Creme and what is it supposed to do? So it's great for hydration, and this one they recommended for people who are very, very dehydrated, who have very dry skin. But I know that first when you feel it, the texture can be a little deceiving because it is very lightweight. It's actually kind of a jelly texture when you touch it. It kind of feels like, to me, it reminds me of tapioca pudding. Like, that's what it kind of looks like, and that's what the consistency kind of feels like to me. So it's very lightweight and it's very gel-like. So it's a little deceiving in the sense that when you look at it, you're probably thinking that it's for someone with really oily skin and it's going to be a very light moisturizer. Yes, it is lightweight. However, it is not meant for people with oily skin. Though if you are oily, you can use it. I actually used it last night just so I can see what it looks like and see how it feels like and see the effects of it because I am oily. So when I put it on immediately, it set like a regular moisturizer to me. It didn't leave me feeling greasy at all. And I used the recommended size, which is the size of a pearl. It says that's how much you're supposed to use. So I used the size of a pearl, and I just go ahead and applied it over my face. I applied it like I would typically a night moisturizer, and it didn't feel too heavy at all. I didn't feel like a grease ball, like it wasn't an issue. However, I know that if I had worn it during the day, it wouldn't really sit well under my makeup because I put it on and I stayed up for like an extra 2 hours just working on things. I wasn't doing anything heavy lifting, so I wasn't sweating or anything. But I was pretty stationary for the next 2 hours, and it sunk in a little more, but it wasn't enough where my skin was completely matte. Like, if I ran my hands over my face, I definitely felt like there was still moisturizer on there. So you can definitely use this if you're oily because it feels amazing. And I mean, in my previous video, I have mentioned that oil fights oil. So when you apply this on, it is going to help train your skin and fight oil production during the day. If you are oily though, I don't recommend it for day use because it's not going to sit well under makeup, and you do run the risk of feeling a little greasy. However, if you want to use it as a night moisturizer, as like a heavy duty hydration night moisturizer, it would be great for you. So just like all of Chanel's other skincare, there is no SPF in our skincare, so it can be used day and night. So for anyone who's normal to dry, this would be a good day and night moisturizer. And for my oily peeps, this would be good for like a night moisturizer if you are interested in using this. This is a 1.7 ounce jar. It is the same weight as all of the other Hydra Beauty creams, and this one does retail for, I believe, $98. The other creams retail for $87. Regarding the price discrepancy, I believe that they attributed it to the new technology that goes into it and just the difference in creams. Like this one is the most powerful one out of all of them. Like this one has a lot of extra facets into it that makes it different than just a standard Hydra Beauty cream. This one is marketed for, I'm sorry if I'm looking down, I have my notes on my lap. This one is meant for intense moisture. It's plumping and it's going to fortify the skin. It restores the skin volume and suppleness. It heightens antioxidant protection, and it's meant for all skin types. So like I said, anybody can use this. However, if you're oily, you might want to use it a little differently than anyone who is normal to dry. Okay, so this jar is brand new. The seal is still on it, but I'm actually gonna open it for you guys right now so we can go ahead and play with it. Okay, so I'm just gonna open this up for you guys just so you can see what I'm talking about. So it does come with a plastic cover on it, just like all of the other creams do. And then up close, like I really want this to focus so that there's a focused. Okay, so I hope you guys can see this, but like in the cream, there are little micro droplets in it. A little bit. Okay, so it is very lightweight. It has, I don't know if you can see, so it's a little watery, and that little bit pretty much covers my entire arm. Wow. So right off the bat, it's very lightweight, it's very watery, the consistency is very comfortable. There is a technology in it that they explained where when you put it on, it actually has a cooling effect. Not many creams that I own and not many creams that I've tried actually have this effect. Like I put it on and it instantly cools my skin, like I'm fanning it and it feels amazing. So this would be great for summertime. So as you guys can see inside the cream, there's a lot of micro droplets inside of the actual cream. And what those droplets do, it enhances the hydration, but it provides like a sensory experience. And you know, Chanel's all about the experience. So it's going to provide like a sensory experience where as you apply it, the bubbles are actually going to burst on your skin, and it's just going to help with the hydration, and it's just going to help you feel good, and your skin is just going to feel amazing. So this cream basically claims to provide hydration for 24 hours, which I think is a lot longer than the other creams. The statistics say that there is an increased strength, there is 24-hour hydration, there is increase in plumping by 22%, and it fortifies the skin by 92%. And these statistics are all clinical trials. I think these are, yes, these are clinical trials on 19 women after one application, and on 34 women after a month of application. So these are clinical trials that they actually conducted. It wasn't conducted in like a day. So they actually sat women down and they had them use it for a month straight, and this is where they get their percentage from. So from the month trial, this is what they saw after continuous use of it, that there is an increase in plumping and increase in fortification. Remember that the key ideas behind the Hydra Beauty line is hydration, protection, and radiance. So the moisturizer sunk in a little bit, and let's see if you guys are actually gonna be able to see it, but I feel okay, but like you can see that this hand has just a little more radiance than this hand. Like this hand's looking a little dull, a little like whatever. This hand looks like it eats kale on the daily, you know, like that's how I like to sell my products. Like, you know, you want your skin to look like you eat kale. So this hand looks like it has its life together. It's radiant, it's glowing, it's looking healthy, and this hand's just looking a little dead. So in my mind, the way I think about it, it's like combining the Hydra Beauty cream with the micro serum, and they pretty much combine those two technology into like one really great cream. So if you're using the cream right now and using the micro serum, and that's too many steps for you, you might just want to go ahead and purchase this one cream that kind of combines the technology of the micro serum with the bubbles in it and the hydration and moisturizing benefits of the Hydra Beauty Cream. And so you put those two together and you get that one cream, and it's a one-step process as opposed to two. However, if you're super parched and you want like an even more intense hydration, of course you can definitely pair this micro cream with the micro serum, and it's going to give you the most intense hydration, and your skin is just not going to feel parched. It's just basically going to give you new skin. Out of all of the new things that are being launched this year, this one was by far my favorite product to have launched. Like, I thought this was gonna come into the store like a lot later, but it came in really fast. So very excited to have it. Can't wait for everyone to try it. Honestly, come by, get a sample, and like I said, anybody can use this. And it's actually at a really good price point. So even if you're just starting off with Chanel, like $98, it's a lot lower than our other creams, which the Lilith retails for $165 and the Sublimage retails for $400 and the LeBlanc retails for $130. So this is actually still pretty below the typical price point. The lowest price point that we have is $87, so this one's $98. So I think it's pretty reasonable considering what it offers and the technology and the experience that you get behind it. Plus the packaging is super pretty. So I mean, I prefer this one. Like, this sitting on my vanity would be beautiful. So I would definitely recommend this. And even me as an oily girl, like, I had to make sure that I tried it before I even recommended it to you guys, because I mean, I can't sell anything and I can't explain how it works for all skin types and how it's supposed to work for all skin types if I haven't tried it. So my friend who is dry did try this, and she said that she felt a difference in her skin, and she had been using Hydra Beauty cream before this. So she switched over to this. I gave her a sample of it and she absolutely loved it, and she said she definitely prefers this. And even I am oily. I'm oily as hell. And I knew it wasn't a good idea to use it during the day after I used it last night. So for oily girls, nighttime. This will be good for nighttime. It's definitely gonna help plump your skin for the next day, and you're definitely gonna notice less oil production for the next day because your skin's already hydrated. It's not gonna feel the need to produce more oil. And then for dry girls, normal to dry girls, this would be good for day and night because it sinks into the skin so quickly. This provides the most intense hydration, but without making you look greasy. It definitely sinks in really well. So that is it for today. I know it was kind of like a short, straightforward video, but there's not much to say about it. I mean, I went really into depth about the blue serum because there were so many ingredients and there's so many different facets to it and there's a story behind it, but this one was pretty straightforward. I mean, if you're familiar with the Hydra Beauty line, then this one's just the newest addition to it, and it's gonna provide you with the most intense hydration out of all of them. With new technology, it just feels better, but overall it's still a moisturizer. There's not much I can say about a moisturizer, but I do recommend it. Like I said before, no, Chanel did not sponsor me. I wish. If you have any questions, comments, feel free to comment down below. I always respond. I always look at all my comments. I mean, I don't have very many, but you know, I always look at them and I always respond, or I always try my best to, because I know Chanel is still kind of it's kind of an intimidating brand. So I definitely understand if you want to do like a one-on-one question with me instead. Or if you just want to, you know, feel a little closer to me, feel free to text me. I do have my phone number down below. It is not my personal phone number per se, but it is a phone number that Nordstrom did issue me, and I am able to text you through an app. All you guys have to do is text that phone number that I linked down below. Follow the prompts. All you're gonna do is type back Y and then type back your name, or if you don't want to, you do like a pen name, and that way you can text me with any questions that you may have, and that way I'm protected because you're asking about a product and it's happening through the Nordstrom app. So I mean, I'm still protected, but at the same time you guys get to interact with me on like a closed platform as opposed to just commenting on, you know, a video. So feel free to text me at the number down below. I will try my best to respond. So yeah, if you have any video suggestions or anything that you guys really want to see, let me know. Subscribe if you haven't, give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye.